We just had the air
We just had
evac
the
team,
air
life
evac
team.
I mean, that is intense. Those people walking by, they are serious.
Yeah. Kelsey, we're live. We just
We
roll
are?
right in. We don't even
Okay.
tell any people, anyone. We're just like a real podcast.
Yeah,
Just come
just
back
hanging
from
out.
you're just listening to a commercial, and
I
then
feel
all
like
of
a
a sudden we
celebrity.
jump in.
Yeah.
There is no skipping a beat with us.
No,
No,
especially not.
Kelsey, we are here. We're live at Tailgate Week. We've been asking everybody how it's been going. Day one was cool.
It was.
Had a
It's been-
blast.
yeah, it's been a lot of fun and seeing everyone. You know, it's been a while since we've all been together, and I work remote, so that's been great.
And
Seeing
where are
and
you
how much
out of
we've grown.
again?
Indiana.
I've heard of it.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it's been really good.
Indiana office.
Yep.
We had several of those Indiana folks up there.
Well, yeah, we do. We have at least three: Steve, Adam, Kelsey.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, this week so far, going into the week, I think we all had our eyes wide open to really have a fun, energetic, interactive week. What about you? What's the one thing so far? We're halfway through the week. Anything that's really hit you so far as a great experience or great takeaway?
I think everything was good, but I really appreciate the fact that, you know, we're practice what we preach, right? We're always the ones doing the teaching and the courses. So it's good to, you know, be
Slow
on the other
down.
side of that. And be learning some things and just kind of relax and, you know, practice what we preach. So I think it's been really good.
Yeah, it's been nice to slow down and train ourselves. And, you know, you're right. Sometimes you get going so hard that you can't stop. You know, you want to help everybody, but if you can't, it's to put your mask on first, right? I mean,
Right,
we talk
exactly.
about it all the time in
Yeah.
SMS world, but
Yep.
all right. Well, Kelsey, we got a whole nother day, and then we're partying, and then you're heading back.
Yep.
Yeah, get some of that Texas heat before you go back. We're gonna.
It's been a little steamy, but we're
Man,
making it.
It is warm here. We'll be safe. We'll be good. It's gonna be fun. You get to throw. Maybe you're gonna dunk gym. And
That's the plan. Yeah.
several times.
Allegedly, I might be in the dunk tank
We
tomorrow.
have a dunk tank going.
Allegedly.
Dunk tank going
It's
on.
happening.
Dunk tank going on tomorrow.
We got to get some video.
And
of
all
that.
the proceeds
Yeah.
going to local charities.
That's wonderful. What a great.
So,
I'll, for that, I will
I
go
just
into dunk
dropped.
tank
I dropped
any
2
day.
bills on it. I can't wait to dunk Russell. I'm just gonna be honest. The kids are coming. They're like, Uncle Russell's going down.
Yeah.
And if I bought one to dunk everyone by hand, and then I bought, I think like
That's an option.
Surprise dunk.
yeah. There's
Oh, is it?
There's an Insta dunk auction for $30. So I bought one for everyone, including
Oh,
myself.
I didn't know there was an Insta dunk.
$30.
So I am getting wet
ticket,
tomorrow, no matter what.
100%.
Put your scuba suit on.
And then I bought, you know, like a 30 case of tickets to
throw?
singular balls
Okay.
because I mean
Yeah, I didn't know there was
it's
an
for
Insta
charity.
dunk.
So we'll put the Venmo up.
This is gonna be
Kidding,
crazy.
it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Kelsey, thanks for joining
Thank
us.
Thank you
Absolutely.
guys.
Being here.
It's been a good week.
All right, we'll be back. We're trying something new, Myra. We're just doing with, you know, a cold open.
Yeah.
Where you don't even talk about that you're coming on.
Yeah.
You just start.
All right.
Like right now, Myra's joining us. This
Yeah.
is a great thing. She was walking by and she said, "I want to be on with you, gentlemen."
Absolutely.
Standing in.
we
It
do
is
that?
tailgate week, Myra. And for a lot of people, they don't know what that means. And what's funny is Coleman said yesterday, he doesn't know what it means either. Because it's our first one. And so we're kind of making it up
making it as we go.
As we go. But I will say up to this point, I don't know about y'all, but I had a blast yesterday.
It was
And
great.
looking around and seeing all the conversations and everything. How was it for Myra?
It's been good to see everybody together.
It's been a
You're gonna edit this?
No.
Oh no.
No, we never edit. We just
Oh my
go.
gosh.
We just
Yes.
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Take 2. All right.
No, we don't edit. We're still live. All right.
It's actually been really good. It's been really good to see everybody.
What's been your
come
favorite
together.
part?
My favorite part is to see us coming together and play the games. You
Yeah.
know, just randomly. It's just awesome. You know, you get to kind of see a little bit more of the personal
I'm-
side, outside of business side.
But I'm going to take her down I'm going to take you down a wormhole with that. So people getting together playing games, what does that do for our company and all of our team? It builds what?
It builds trust. It builds,
Synergy.
synergy for sure.
I love it. And that's, you know, we all thrive on that. That's why we do so many in-person things that we do in the industry as well as internally. And it's wonderful this week.
And we have a whole nother day today.
We have a day
of
today.
training.
Started out great already.
Yeah, we have Care Flight just came in
Helicopter.
locally here, and so we're getting to check that out. We have Wise Health Systems here. We have several sessions going on. Lone Star Consulting here Jack and Jeremy here doing some things.
Yep.
What else is
Emergency
going on?
management.
Yeah, EMS. What,
Got our Julie
I,
Elliott.
it's like an alumni, EWN alumni, Julie Elliott, coming back to teach us about emergency management. So lots of cool stuff. And then we have the tailgate party tomorrow.
That will
And the
be
dunk
fun.
tank.
Oh, who's going to be in the dunk tank? Is it you?
No,
Oh.
Coleman will be in there. I do
Coleman?
want to say though,
It's funny, out
thank
of all the
y'all.
people, she brought up Coleman out of all of them.
Coleman is going to be in there, so y'all cannot miss that. I do want to say thank y'all though for showing up this morning and cooking.
Well,
I
We
still
had a
smell like
fun
bacon.
time
But
cooking
we
homemade breakfast for our team.
we showed up. Somebody was the master chef, though. I will say
no,
that.
I was just wrangling monkeys.
I was flipping tortillas.
You
Yeah,
did a great job with
we
that.
all stepped in. It was awesome. We made a little drive-through, but a lot of people showed up and just hung out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
that
wonderful.
good. That
It's
was
good to
really
break
good.
bread with
Yeah.
people, Myra. Enjoy the rest of the week. Thank you for
Thank you,
joining us.
guys.
Thank you for being the inaugural guest today.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, we'll be right back.
See you in a bit. You know, I'm glad that Connor's here because I wanted to talk to him. I've been waiting for a PowerPoint, and is it in my
It's
inbox?
been a while.
Is it in my inbox?
Yeah,
Okay.
It's still
Yeah.
there.
just keep checking.
I
We're
check
here
every
with
day.
someone very special to us.
Yes.
He's been around a long time, but he's not here anymore. We call him EWN alumni
Yep.
or industry observer. Sometimes Connor Elliott joins us today, and Connor did a lot of work for us on the show and other things.
Design
Why
guru.
are you here? I'm so confused.
Well, I guess, I just really wanted to be on this show, and I knew that I would never get on the show while I worked here, so I had to leave.
Boom.
Love it.
Yeah.
Hit the stop button. We're done.
Why are you really here?
Yeah. Tell us.
My wife is Julie Elliott, and she's teaching.
Also former EWN or
Yes.
EWN alumni.
Alumni.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. She
Industry
was here
observer.
first, and then she left, and then I came, and then I
So
left, and now we're
confusing.
both still hanging around because I guess we like
We're
somehow.
hard to quit.
Yeah. But she's teaching a class, and
What class is she teaching?
it's about building a emergency kit at home and just kind of being
Emergency
overall
management.
preparedness.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's a,
certainly.
it's a good thing to do. And Julie, a lot of credit to her. I want to go give credit to you in a second, but she's working on her PhD right now.
Yeah.
Am I correct with that?
Mhm.
Lifelong learner. That
Oh.
one.
Oh yeah.
And Connor left us though to
Also a lifelong learner.
a lifelong learner to pursue a passion that you have for aviation.
That's right. Yeah. I just
And
finished.
bring us up to speed where you are on that.
Okay. Yeah. I just finished ATP flight school. So now I have a bunch of letters after my name. Flight instructor and multi-engine commercial, all that stuff.
Really?
Yeah. So I can now get paid to teach people to fly. And that's probably what I'll be doing until I have enough hours to fly for the airlines.
Is that your goal? Is that what you want
Yeah.
to do?
Yeah. I think
Good,
so.
because we've been having some delays. Jimmy's been having some issues in West Palm.
West
to
Palm and Atlanta.
Atlanta's been having a lot of issues.
Airlines are great, but I could also do corporate. So if you guys want a
Private.
personal pilot,
Coffee, Jim and
that's
James, the
a
aircraft.
great option.
Where's Coleman at? Coleman, do you approve that? Yes? Okay, we're good to
Connor,
go.
we're going to mix it up because you don't work here. So that's
Okay.
weird. So I'm going to ask it a little bit different way, which is you were here and we did a lot of team building. We did a lot of things together as groups, but we went into a pandemic and we didn't have that option. But this is the first time we've been back since doing that, which is really cool. So a lot of people excited to see each other.
Mm-hmm.
How important was that time for you back in the team building days? How many relationships, things like that, did you create during those times?
Yeah, I mean, I always look forward to the team buildings, and I'm a social person anyway. But those are crucial because being able to have designated time where we're telling people you have to not work right now. That's really important, especially a lot of people can experience burnout, and being told that now's the time that's designated
Slow
for you
down.
to
Yeah.
just hang out and get to know each other. And then the better you know your coworkers and people in other departments, the better you're going to work together. And so
Pretty simple. Yep.
yeah, it's easy.
Let me ask you a question, follow up to that. Having that history with us, now that you're out venturing into other areas, aviation, are you going to take some of those with you and do those in your
On
next
every
venture?
plane that you're on? Will you
Yeah.
be ensuring the culture is where it needs to be, I think is
Or
what you-
can we go on the plane with you?
Well, I definitely think, there's not I don't really think there's another place like EWN, which
Wow.
kind of makes me sad. But I definitely have learned things that, if I'm at a training center with other instructors, I can take some of the things I learned from
No doubt.
our team building and incorporate those there, build that camaraderie among coworkers.
Connor, good to see you, brother. Good luck on
Absolutely.
everything.
Thanks.
Thank you. Keep us in
We'll
the
see
loop.
Julie before she heads
Yeah.
out, I'm sure, but we
Yeah.
appreciate you. Good luck.
Absolutely.
Fly high, my friend.
Absolutely.
Is that what you
Will
were
do.
supposed to say?
Yeah,
Something like
people
that.
say like tailwinds and clear skies and stuff.
Godspeed.
I like it.
All right. Hey,
We'll
we'll
be
be right back. Did you do your hair for this moment?
I didn't prepare for this.
He's on.
He just came in hot. Jimmy just grabbed one of. So I was going to say newest member, but we get new members all the time. But you are on the newer side of our new folks. So this might be your first big event, team building. I mean, were you at EWN Con?
No, sir, I was not.
That's what I thought.
Why not?
So this is your.
I was out of school.
Oh,
Huh?
that's okay.
When did you start?
I've been here for a year now.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
all
all
right,
right.
all right.
Intern to begin with.
Yes, sir. I was an
Yeah.
intern last summer, and I got offered a part-time job remotely.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Sweet.
That's awesome.
So Isaiah, you do. I guess your title is a multimedia assistant. Is that what it is?
Yes, sir. I work with multimedia and education.
Right. In education, our friends over in education. So, I've been on the design side or charged with that group for a long time. So we've had a lot of overlap. So love that group over there. What's a day in the life like for you?
Day in the life of multimedia. Let's see. So I come in. I have a course written by one of our technical writers. which
Okay.
is, Richard, Sebastian. We got a bunch of good technical writers
Yep.
out there. And
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to them.
No free sponsors.
No.
And then I get a nice draft of the storyboard, which is just words on a paper that goes over courses, either talking about pipeline or steel casing or welds or stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I find some images for them so they can go in our CBTs.
So I want to ask him something. You
Please.
hold that thought.
I'm
so
holding
were
it.
you a welder in a previous life?
No, sir, I was not.
So this is all learning through our own courses. You just rattled off a bunch of things that it's kind of neat to learn about all these things that really run our country and other countries, right? But I bet it's been pretty eye opening.
Yeah, exactly. I have very little knowledge on pipeline, but for the few years I've been here, for the year I've been here,
learning.
I've learned a bunch of stuff.
You'll learn every day, and in 5 years and 10 years, you're going to look back and say, "Look how much I did learn." Have you been on a right away yet?
No, sir.
Okay, we'll get you out on a right away.
Sweet.
We're gonna get you out.
That
Hey,
sounds great.
Isaiah, it's good to see
Appreciate
you.
you.
I hope
Thank
you have
you
a
for
good
stepping
week.
on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Say goodbye to the audience.
See y'all.
All right, we'll be back. All right, you ready? I thought we were already started.
thought we were
but y'all
started.
kept having a different conversation. We're live, and we are back live with the Roxanne Medlin from Oklahoma. I'm just kidding.
It's an
It's an
insult.
inside joke that no one knows but Roxanne and I and Colby. But
Because of the boots?
no, we're not. We're not getting into
Oh,
this.
never mind.
It's an inside joke.
It is an inside joke.
That would
I
defeat the
understand.
purpose.
Yeah.
But what do? I take inside jokes and make them
Roxanne, we've had a
outside.
few of your friends on and your colleagues over there in your area. As some of you may know, Roxanne takes care of our clients, make sure our clients are taken care of every single day, which is super duper important. Her team in the client success area, fantastic,
Top notch.
Top notch.
top notch.
Yep.
Drinks.
Roxanne, we're back together. We're live here at Tailgate Week,
We
with
are.
all of our friends. How's it been? Day one in the books, day two going?
It's been good. It's been good to get together and have everyone in one place because we haven't done that in a very long time. So,
It's been years.
Yeah, it
Seems
really
like
has.
It. Yep.
See a lot
I
of.
mean, except EWN Con.
I'm sorry.
That was
I
just a couple
know.
weeks
I
ago.
know.
But
I forget
we were
about
so
that.
busy. I mean, I'll just talk from my side. I was so busy in that I didn't really get to enjoy the time with the team
Yeah.
until it was over each night, right?
And then you're exhausted because it was a 14-hour day.
I've enjoyed
mean-
this because I can slow down a little bit and sit down and talk to people and
it's-
fix problems for Roxanne.
I have problems.
Okay. Did she know that?
I
That
guess
she
I
does
do.
now. I sat down and affected change yesterday
All right. I
about this
love it.
very event. I made sure because before I left, I made sure I did.
Oh, your
See? I'm
responsibilities.
so responsible.
Let me get us back on track.
Oh yeah.
You guys are like often. You're as worse than I am.
We have a blast. We don't see each other a lot.
I know, but I am the king of tangents. I go all the way down, and you guys are. You
Now
guys
you
went down
can't
the
keep
road.
up.
I was lost when you guys made the second turn on the right
Now you know how it is.
with me all
Yeah.
the time.
Exactly.
It is all the
You
time.
could basically run a podcast. Any high points so far? Any training that stuck out for you, Roxanne? Anything you've noticed, even with anyone? Anything?
I don't know.
Nothing. Okay. So,
It's just been really good to have everyone in one spot. You know, there's a lot of new people, a lot of new faces, and some faces I didn't know went with what name. So
oh, I know. There's two people I still don't know.
that was
I
hard.
don't know.
Oh.
That's the tough part.
Oh,
I'm gonna
we
learn
don't wanna
How
say
many new
that.
people did you meet over the last 48 hours?
for the first time.
For the first time, I meant. They may have been with us a year now, maybe 2 years, a year and a half.
I would say at least like 3.
Wow.
I think that's a record.
Yeah.
Yeah. Training's been
Yeah.
really good. A lot of good information. So active shooter was my favorite. So
Everyone.
Everyone, yeah.
Everybody. It's so timely, and I think everybody. There's something you
It's
could take away and go to put to work today, right?
yeah.
Unfortunately. I mean, that's the world we live in. We need to be careful and
It
be
changed it.
built.
Okay, so when you went to
vigilant.
lunch today with your group, yeah, or someone, did it change the way even when you sit in a restaurant?
Did you remember it?
Did you find your exits?
Are you okay?
Oh, I didn't look for my exit.
Okay, so it did impact. All right.
All right, let's go to the
Maybe
next
next
subject.
time.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Let me retake that again.
Yeah, there's a lot of good training here. It's neat. We've mentioned it's neat to see our impact here locally too, and our partners. Seeing safety be so important in our community
Yeah.
too.
Absolutely. And your interaction with the community has been great, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been really good. A lot of to bring the community in and
see what we're
tie
doing.
it with what we do day to day. It's been really neat.
It's really cool.
Have them in our world and then thus have us in their world. It's wonderful.
It's been
Well,
good.
Roxanne, I can hear the phone ringing. I feel like there's some clients you need to help
Probably.
out. Something's happening. But we appreciate you coming on. We appreciate everything you
Thanks.
do for
Thank
us
you.
and all of our
You're
clients.
a trooper. You always
Yeah.
put up. She
You're
always
a
puts
blast.
up.
You'll have to come on and tell us all about Oklahoma.
So
Hey, Ashley.
Hi.
Just
Shoot.
like that.
what's
Look
in
who
your
we got.
hand?
Are you busy? Are you recording right now?
This is a gimbal.
Are you recording us? Recording you? Recording us? Recording you?
Is this going on the Snapchats?
Maybe the company TikTok. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, we have a
let's do
company
it.
TikTok. If anybody didn't know, I don't know what you do there. Do you follow? Do you just add us to your For You page?
I need to download that.
Oh,
Do your
just
FYP.
yeah, that
What?
yeah.
Never mind.
That's cool.
Technical.
Yeah, ask Ashley in the comments. Ashley, we're at Tailgate Week,
We are.
and I don't know about you. First day for me, I mean, which we went to leadership retreat the day before,
Yep,
so it's
2
kind
days
of like
ago.
the second day. But the first full day for everybody was amazing. How was it for you?
I really enjoyed it. I liked Coleman's monkey talk.
Did you like that?
I did. I really
That was kind of
did.
that was
It's
fun.
very
cool to see it. It gives you perspective on Bryson walking around with everybody's
Right.
monkeys.
And how many monkeys you were like holding at the time as you heard that story? You're like,
Yeah.
oh,
So
I started thinking, how many monkeys have I handled?
just like declining Slack messages. That's
ding,
No
ding,
monkey,
ding,
no
ding,
monkey.
ding.
Oh, that's why you always say I trust you. You don't want me to take your monkey, or you don't want to take my
Not a
monkey.
dumb man. I'm not a dumb
Oh,
man.
that's what he does.
Ashley, how was yesterday? A lot of fun.
It was. I thought the trainings were great. The active shooter was really cool to see and hear.
Did you learn something?
I did, but
Gary
I actually
Henderson.
have gotten to float around and see all the groups doing all the activities, so it's been really cool.
Yeah, same.
And one reason too is that you do a lot of the
Capture.
capturing of the moments, and you've
She's
been
the
at
content
AGA,
curator.
SGA. Yep.
Hence
And so
all
you've
the
been-
gear.
And you're loaded for bear. We were at breakfast this morning. All of a sudden, Ashley is walking around with her
Watching us
gimbal.
cook eggs. It's really weird what's content these days,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Everything is content.
Snacks.
You know what it is, isn't it?
Everything is
content is king.
Favorite part of the week so far?
It's the monkey thing.
I do. I really did
You like that?
enjoy
It's
the
very
leadership day and the
impactful.
monkey day. Yeah.
I think that whole day was good. There's just value in all the different groups that we're getting to spend together,
Yeah.
whether it be as a leadership group or a department or cross departments. So valuable. Well, oh,
You
got
pushing
one
me up?
more? No, I was pushing her out. And she looks like
Yeah, she's ready to go. No, we're
Bye,
good.
friends.
All right. Bye, friend.
All right, Ashley's out. We'll be back.
We're
in hot.
We're always coming in hot. With us.
Cool man, Sterling.
How do we say that again?
Cool man, Sterling. That's the.
Is that the way
That's
that
what we call him in the streets.
is that the
Of
hip side?
EWN in the halls. Coleman Sterling, our CEO here. We're live at Tailgate Week.
Tailgate week.
And let me jump into this. this is the first ever tailgate week. This is an event that we're holding in the summer months versus a lot of times we do the holiday time period.
Mhm.
What was your vision? Why did you want to come have
What
us all
was
come together?
tailgate week all about?
So, tailgate week started pretty innocently, really, from when COVID happened and everybody had to shut down. Energy WorldNet, we like to have our get-togethers at the end of the year, Christmas parties and such.
Yep.
Well, we weren't able to do that, and so we were really missing seeing everybody and enjoying everybody, and just having some time and some fellowship. And so we decided we're going to have a tailgate party in the summertime. That way, if COVID does give us some restrictions, we can distance, but we can still be there and enjoy each other.
So we
And
just
then-
wanted to have a party.
Essentially, we wanted to have a party, but we wanted to have a party that celebrated EWN and brought all of us together.
Got it. And then it kind of manifested into what has transpired really on day
And it
one,
changed, yeah.
right? And you said something funny in the opening when you were kind of addressing the company, which was, we don't really know what it's going to be like, but we're going to figure it out. And I think yesterday we figured it out.
It's
Figured it out.
fantastic.
It was amazing just looking around, seeing everybody milling around, the conversations, the walls coming down.
Yeah.
Everybody was at the table saying, let's go to work.
Let me ask you
And it
two
was
gentlemen
amazing.
something real quick. Did it feel like for you two being veteran conference goers, like we were at a conference here when you walked in?
It's
yesterday?
okay. So yeah,
weird.
that's a
You have
cool
a
question
conference
because
for
it's a
yourself?
strange feeling. You feel like you're in conference mode,
Yep.
right? You feel like you're at a conference, but then you look around and everyone in the room is your peer. It's
Yes.
someone that you work with. It's not someone that you're trying to go and meet or someone that you needed to talk to. It's
And
actually, it's work stuff. And so yeah, it's your friends.
yeah. Man, it's been awesome. I'm excited for today. I was talking to folks earlier and they were like, yesterday was so much fun. I think we had our very own Clinton and Shannon do the emceeing and they've been
They've
they're
phenomenal.
like,
Nailed it.
Yeah, it's like the
Nailed
Oscars or
it.
something out there. They had skits. They've been making us laugh. It's been a blast.
Jokes. It
It's
was
just
great.
good to laugh together,
It
to
is.
break bread together. I can't wait to bring our families together tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna have
at the
families coming
fairgrounds
out. We got
for the
t-shirts
first time in a long
made
time.
for EWN employees and their family members, and the little bitty small T-shirts. I mean, it's all inclusive is what we wanted to do, and then it turns
Absolutely.
into this whole week that we get to learn stuff. We get
The
to
dunk
train.
tank trio
The
right
dunk
here.
tank trio.
Wait, are we going to be in it? Wait, together?
There's a dunk tank.
I don't think they're
I got to go in first.
Can
Remember,
support-
I'm a little
little
leery about water.
germaphobe over
Yeah.
here needs to go
We
in
have to put some
first.
chlorine in that.
He want
so-
great water. All
All right.
right, Coleman. Man,
Thank you.
Thanks for
Absolutely.
doing
Thank you
this.
for your leadership and vision and everything you do for our company. We
Absolutely.
appreciate you so
Thanks for
much.
Absolutely.
coming on too.
Been great.
All right, we'll be back. We got hot mics.
We have hot
and
mics.
we are live.
And with us is Jessica
You
Vincelet.
got it wrong.
Oh,
Why? What did I get?
Jesse.
It's just
I'm
Jesse.
sorry. I was trying to do the long name and formal.
Vincent.
Jesse Vincelet.
Yes, sir.
I like saying Vincelet. So
Jesse works in our client success department. Tell the world what you do. What's a day in the life like?
A day in the life, we are always taking care of our customers, first line of communication.
Amen. The face, the voice. You're the ones. So when I forget my password,
Yep, I'm there for you.
are
and
you?
and
Yep.
when I get on chat,
I'm there for you.
and if I send a letter,
I'd love to see it.
Let me ask you a question. What is the strangest call you have ever taken?
I don't like where this is going.
I like it.
They're all an opportunity for growth. All
They
our
are.
clients are great.
They are
Anything
all an
unusual? Have you ever
opportunity.
gotten a person like me that says, "Where is the any key?" You know, like when you have to hit any key.
We've had to teach them how to connect to their own internet a couple of times.
Okay. Oh, that's
Done
but
that with Jim before.
yes.
It's a
Last year.
process.
Jesse, it's tailgate week. It's our first tailgate week. It's your first tailgate week. What was yesterday like, and what's been some of the high points?
I love it so far. We've learned a lot of life lessons for in the office, outside of the office. Getting to see everybody is really, really nice.
Amen. Amen. There's something about just sitting down with people and talking.
Although there
and
really is,
fellowshipping
and relationships, and we say
Eating
networking.
next to someone, and just listening to them.
But let me give you an example. Myself out of Florida, and you here out of corporate or headquarters. How often do we see each other if it's not on the Zoom?
Never.
This is the first time.
And live in person, yep. And so we're
And
getting
we
able
just
to.
drag you on the show.
Yeah.
That's how we operate.
That's what I'm here
I
for.
see Jesse all the time.
There was no problem with us doing that. That's the way we do it, James. We just drag them on the show.
Exactly.
And she was like, "I'm good to go."
All right, Jesse, thanks for joining
You're
us.
so welcome.
Thanks for all that you do for
Yeah,
our
absolutely.
clients.
Thank you for taking care of them.
So good meeting you.
And it's good to meet you, and thank you for teaching people how to connect to the internet. I
Amen.
need it.
Hey, that's what I'm here for.
Hey, we'll be back.
Are we recording?
We are.
Oh, let's
Dalton,
go.
we're live. This is how we start now. We just go in.
Just slide right into
Dalton, we're live at Tailgate Week. How are you, Dalton Isabel?
Very well. How are you doing?
Good,
Oh,
sir.
wait,
It's
good
been
to
a
see
while.
you.
Like, I don't get a lot
It's a
of
handshake
Dalton
event.
time.
I like
know.
that.
I know. It's been a while. This is our first tailgate, so I guess it's been a long while because we've never had one. How was the first day for you?
It was good. It was exciting. It was good getting a little samplings from different areas, and I feel like I learned a lot.
Let's
Talk
It was
to a lot of
pretty
folks.
open, very conversational, which is really the way to go.
Did you meet anybody for the first time?
I think I met some clients that.
here.
Sorry.
Oh,
I was gonna say,
man.
did I miss somebody? That's okay.
No.
Did you meet any employees? For the
EWN
first
I met some
time?
employees that I hadn't met before that weren't at the conference.
Yeah, same. Who did we have breakfast with? Jenica yesterday.
Jenica,
at
yep.
the coffee shop.
There's
I
been
met
a
her at the
handful of
coffee
them
spot.
that.
David was also
David
there.
Ohtani was there.
Nathan was there. I mean, it
It's
was
been great to sit down
Yeah.
and break bread with people. I think
It's
it's
hard to keep
underestimated.
of
Yeah.
how many people we're hiring, how
I'll tell you
quickly,
what.
and being remote.
Seeing the parking lot this morning when I pulled up, I was a little bit later and seeing it full and just kind of parking in the last spot. I was like, wow,
yeah.
we're doing it.
Yeah,
right?
well, I mean, people were there and felt good about it. Let me ask you a question. Coming into this week, what was your expectations for this week? And as of yet, have those expectations been met, or are we still needing to help you out with things?
I don't think I'm not having had one before. I don't think I had any expectations.
We
I was
like to set
curious
the bar
about it,
low,
but
so that works out.
no,
I'm
I've
just
been
kidding.
getting people from around Decatur, from the sheriff's department.
Oh, yeah.
It's neat to see the
Seeing the
community we
people right
impact.
around here. That's been really great, and people from the hospital and some of their stories. I thought that was pretty
Very
awesome.
real, very
and
real.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for those that
very impressed by it, though.
don't know, some of the training going on is really provided locally. So we brought in like the fire department, the police department, Wise Health Systems. We have Care Flight here today. Some things
I'm
like
excited
that
about that
going
one.
on
That's
that
great.
are really cool, and we get to see where we're a Decatur-based business. So it's neat to see where our tax money and our people are spending their money making these things
And I
happen.
think, and again, I think it's both ways, because as much as we're learning from
Oh,
them, they're
absolutely.
understanding what
we do, right?
Yeah, a lot of
Sitting
people
down with
don't
our own
understand when they
people.
drive by the office complex. They're
They
like,
always think we're an internet company. And what I mean is like we sell internet.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
If I had $1 for every time one of my neighbors said, hey man,
You-
do y'all provide service out
Yeah,
here? I'm
can I
like,
get a router?
I don't know.
Everybody's aware of us, or pretty close to being aware of us. Even talking to people
Now,
working here at the
right.
conference,
Absolutely.
you see the pieces fall into place. And they're
Yeah,
like,
no,
"Oh,
now.
yeah, do you know so-and-so?"
Now
And-
it's totally
And
different.
it's just
right?
from random things around the community, but
It's
And I
making
love
an
it.
impact.
See-
And I love that
Yeah,
we're
it is,
here
it
at the
is.
Decatur Conference Center. You're right here. I
Great
mean,
partners here. We host
Yeah.
our instructor-led trainings
Yep.
out here as well. So it's good to give back. And I mean, walking in, it almost looks like a trade show. You said it.
Yeah.
We've got our own stuff set up.
Yeah.
You
we got
walk in.
booths right
We've
here.
had our MCs going. I mean, so many things happen. Care Flight just came in. I swear nothing's wrong. They
But
just
they
showed
landed
up
a helicopter right
proactively.
outside.
Still early.
I mean,
So
we have a
cool.
helicopter
Yeah.
and full
Proactively.
crew
Yeah.
that took their time and effort to come see us.
Dalton,
Yep.
good to see you, brother. Thanks for coming on a little bit.
Thank you, my man.
Glad you're here.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of
Absolutely.
Tailgate Week.
I will. Thank you
Yeah.
guys.
Have
We'll
fun.
be back.
Whoa,
We're live.
That's aggressive.
Hot mic season.
Summer, spring, fall? No. I do it every time. It's season. I love your name.
Thank you.
Welcome
Thank
to
you.
the show. Season works in our brand department. Season, what's a day in the life of Season?
Well, at EWN, I'm the brand assistant, as you said. I just really help out where I can in both design and marketing. I do things like pack boxes, made these name tags we have on.
Right here.
Yeah. But I'm really excited. I'm starting to get into the social media of EWN, which like the LinkedIn, the Facebook and stuff. And I
I've
get to
heard.
make little graphics when I can. So
Cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you like it?
I do like it. I really like EWN.
What's your passion? What's your if you were in
Ooh,
the office?
I didn't tell her we were going to
No,
ask
it's
her
okay.
this. She's freaking out.
Well, hold on, no. You come into the office. 7:30 in the morning, and all of a sudden nobody's there, and you get to do whatever you want for that day.
9:15, whatever you show up.
Allegedly.
Like 8.
I'm kidding.
So what would you do? What would be if you didn't have any duties and you could do anything you wanted that's within your, job description, what would you do during the day?
I think something I would do is get better with like the design programs, like
Mm,
Illustrator and
I know a
Photoshop and
guy.
stuff. I know. He told me to teach me. So.
no. Oh, I thought it was me.
Oh, I was talking
No,
about
it's fine. It's Clinton.
yeah, I was talking about
That's
Clinton.
fair. That's fair.
I'm really good with never mind. I'm
That's
not.
fine. He's not
I'm
very
not.
good at any of that. Season, it's tailgate week, and this is our first tailgate week. Therefore, it's your first tailgate week. But you're one of the newer employees that we've brought on here recently.
Yep.
What's tailgate week been like for you?
I've enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed getting to like see everybody because really
Absolutely.
I've stayed with my people in
You
my
stayed in
department
your little
really.
box.
So getting into different groups with like different people from other departments has been nice. And I really liked the training. And yesterday I won a minute to win it game. So
Oh, you should have brought your little
I
trophy.
should have brought
Yeah.
my little trophy. I did
For
get a
next
little
time.
trophy. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Next
show
time.
that off. That'll be good. That'll
Awesome.
be good.
Well, we're glad you're here. Thank you so much
Thank
for joining
y'all.
us.
Thanks
That
for
wasn't
everything you
so
do.
bad.
Thank
We'll be
y'all.
back. We're here with the Russell Griffin.
Hello.
Speaking of safety and compliance,
Speaking of it, who embodies it day in and day out, whether it's the weekday or the weekend, Russell embodies
and we
it.
were just with Russell a few weeks ago in New Brunswick,
We were.
and we didn't have you on the show.
No, you didn't.
It was on
Mhm.
purpose.
It was so hot there,
No, it wasn't on purpose.
incredibly hot.
James said it really was on purpose.
Well,
Russell, we're at tailgate week, and we're asking everybody kind of how day one went and what they're excited about most. How was your day one?
It was really good. The sessions have been really good. Getting to talk to some of the people, setting appointments up like tomorrow morning, kind of, a little bit to where we can do some work. But gonna meet Danny, talk to her at the coffee shop. I really don't
Imagine
know
that.
that much about Danny, but looking forward
We
to
did
that.
we did that yesterday. We were
Yeah.
late yesterday. In full disclosure, I got in
allegedly.
trouble.
Allegedly.
But it was it was all for good. We were sitting at the coffee shop.
Yeah.
with a
We were
couple people.
networking.
Mhm.
We were building relationships within our company. Let me ask you a quick
Sorry,
question.
not sorry.
I'm not sorry about that because that's something that carries on day in and day out. And once you build that relationship, it's so easy to have that phone call with somebody. But let me ask you a quick question. You tomorrow are going to be, or next week, you're going to be at a coffee shop and somebody is going to say to you that you maybe know from the community, what'd you do last week? And you're going to say, well, we had tailgate week. What's the one thing that so far you want to tell that person that really has impacted you this week?
Man, there's a lot. That's a really good
safe,
question.
Safe answer.
Again,
There's a
that-
lot. I don't know how to answer that question.
it's a person not in the industry.
I don't have one of these mugs.
Okay, we'll
so-
give you one if you answer.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not. It would hurt me to have James autograph that. Family members. and
Oh, wait,
others.
we're going to
But
get
Jim,
into
I might
bring
really
that in.
have you.
I would be
That's fine.
honored to put my
I think that getting to see some of the departments, what made me think of it was seeing Amber stroll by, but the work that her and Roxanne have put into
And the
making
committees,
all
yeah,
of
the
this
committees.
come together has been incredible. Not that they don't do incredible things. That
I know they had a real job too while they did this,
were
right?
doing this.
Yeah.
So that in itself is a big thing
Yeah,
because
a
this
lot
is
of-
coming
lot of
off.
awesome
This
people.
is coming off big.
it actually has far exceeded my expectation each and every day so far. So I'm looking
Alright.
forward to the rest of the day and tomorrow.
Russell,
All
good to
right.
see you, brother.
Thank you.
Oh, jeez.
Brother-in-law,
That's okay.
whatever.
You guys are beating me up.
All right, we'll be back.
Back.
And now, and then we just come in live.
Why am I? Everything in my mind right now is regulatory compliance. Everything right now.
Welcome to the club.
We're on
Oh.
a string.
I love
We're
it.
on a string.
That's my
of-
world.
That
The
is your world.
freshly clean shaven Brian Jessel.
Yes.
Fresh
um,
from.
But a lot of people ask me if
vacation.
I'm over 21 because I shaved
Oh,
off
it
the
happens.
white beard.
Mhm.
So that's kind of nice.
It did take me a few
Baby
minutes the
face.
other day. I'm looking at Brian. I'm like,
What is different?
what is different? Then I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
The temperature hits 100, the beard has to go
I
for a
tell you
while.
what, I'm struggling under it.
Well,
That's
it's
for sure.
108 heat index here in Texas. So.
Yeah.
At least.
Brian, we're all here together. It's tailgate week, our first one. We're trying to figure out what this really means. I think as a company, Coleman said it yesterday, we're going to wing it a little bit. And I say after day one, I think the winging it worked. What do you think?
Yeah, what's your,
Yeah, I think it's been great. And what a lot of people may not realize is that Energy WorldNet is a good sized company. We actually have 100 employees and not all of them are based at one location. So
All right.
we gathered everybody together to spend this time talking about safety. I mean, we're a safety focused company
Yep.
and we spend a lot of
Everything
money
on
to
the
bring-
agenda is
Yeah.
safety, safety,
And that's
safety.
what I really have enjoyed about it so far is it's just a really good safety focus.
Right.
and,
The
and
common thread between all of it's been that so cool to see.
and your history, you embody safety and your time with FEMSA and utilities and such like that. You are longstanding in the community. Let me ask you a question. This event so far, what's been your biggest takeaway? What's the one thing that at the end of the day, you're like, I'm really glad this is happening? Is there one thing you can hit on?
Well, I mean,
He's going to say
the
safety.
the safety
I
topics.
knew he was going to say
I
safety.
mean, the
He's such a
session that I
sucker
think
for
was the best
safety.
was we
I'm
got some
kidding.
really good active shooter training.
Absolutely.
And, that's
Gary
something
Henderson. Yeah.
you don't think about that all the time, about how
Shout out
Jeff
Henderson's
Henderson.
dad.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was really good training, and all the sessions have been great. But that was a really good one. Kind of forces you to take a different look at the room that you're in, what you're
Everything.
doing, and
Yeah.
be ready for the unexpected and be ready to help other
Very,
people.
very timely, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, man, we're excited. We have a whole nother day today. A lot of training going on. We had Care Flight just show up, not for anything bad, to show off the helicopter, and then we're gonna get together tomorrow.
Yeah.
Before everybody
For a
heads
really
out of town.
fun, family
Very good.
centric event, which will be great.
Great
So
experience.
Brian, good luck for the rest of the.
Thank
I
you.
almost
Appreciate
said
it.
conference, but you know
Well,
what I
it
mean.
is
It
almost
feels
like a conference. It does, doesn't it
Yeah.
feel like a
It's like
conference?
EWN focused on EWN employees, self-improvement,
Yeah.
continual improvement
Continual improvement.
conference.
Oh,
So
Stick around. All
tell
right,
Jeff
Brian.
I said that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
oh,
gotta
we
we gotta
have it on-
record it, right?
Oh, it's gonna be.
All right, we'll
preserved.
be back.
You
Look
gonna-
at that smile.
I'm the one that's
Steph is with
nervous.
us.
You're nervous.
I'm always shy. timid.
The Stephanie Hubbard. Stephanie, how many jobs have you had at Energy World Net? I feel like you've probably done a little bit of everything,
I have done.
officially or unofficially.
That is correct. I wore a lot of hats.
Okay. What's
You-
been your favorite hat? What do you like? What's your
This
passion?
one.
Oh boy,
No, everybody hates
Actually-
that's
this hat.
vintage. I learned.
I actually like account management
Okay.
because get to deal with clients and
Oh,
talk
what
to
a
them on
PC answer. The current role that I'm in right now.
Yeah.
No, it's great.
really is.
It does. I mean, really though, if you think back at your roles before, you were account managing then too, you know?
I
mean,
was, but
so
I
it's kind of
was-
neat to be able to be more proactive with it.
It is. It is fun to actually get to know the clients and build that relationship on the clients when you're collecting money and sending them invoices.
Nobody
They're
wants
usually not
to
your
be
best
your
friend.
Yeah.
No, right?
Same,
Right.
same.
Well, let me ask you a question though. In your world, how do you build that relationship with that client? Over the phone, or has Zoom? Now that we've been through this, Zoom has really
It's gotta
accelerated
be, it's
so
gotta
much
be
of
tough,
us.
or has it been
Has it been
easier?
easier?
It's actually been pretty easy. Clients in the Southeast are
And
very
they got to do it
accepting,
too.
and they're very personal.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have clients that call in just to check on me if I haven't talked to them, or just call me, tell me how their doctor
I'm
visit went.
driving and it's Monday.
Yeah.
It's
So-
wonderful. That's a great relationship.
Absolutely.
That is ebb and flow with our lifeblood, our clients out in the industry. That's
Yeah.
wonderful. to hear.
Steph, you've been here a long time. How many years now?
9 years.
Collected 9 years. That's one of the longer running ones.
Yeah.
So you remember kind of, not all the way back, but we've always been a close group that did things together. And then we made it more official, like team building, and we, made it company wide and things like that. But this isn't new for us. Just naming it Tailgate Week and bringing us all back is really nice, though.
Yes, it is.
Had a blast.
It's been fun, especially all being in the same room together because we've hired so many
Yeah.
different people
There's
that
so
Yeah.
many new
How
people.
many people have you met for the first time yesterday?
about 4.
Okay. All right. That's
Well, I mean, that's wild to even say that, right?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
mean, to hire 4 people would be a nice thing to say, right?
yeah.
You think there's just 4 people you haven't met out of the 50 people we hired over the last couple of years, right?
That's incredible.
So
Literally doubled the
Tailgate Week's
company.
been a blast. Yesterday was fun. I think the MCs have been fun. And today we got a whole nother day of training. Any of the training been cool that you've got to sit in on?
I have. I've really like the active shooter.
Yeah,
That, a lot of
Gary's
people,
I-
a lot of
I-
people love
I
that.
really
I love
enjoyed
it. Have you
Gary.
seen that one before? Because I've seen it.
I have not.
Yeah, he's
Um,
awesome.
Yeah,
I love
and
him.
Yeah.
Gary is pretty
Former Texas Ranger.
Texas Ranger.
Yep.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah.
We had 2 Texas Rangers in the building yesterday. I
Did we
don't
have
know if
2?
you realized it.
Who was the other
Yeah,
one?
Lane
Lane
Aiken
Aikens.
too.
Oh, Lane, sure.
He said I gave Gary a hard time because there's this unspoken rule that if you ever cross into another Ranger's territory, you're supposed to let them know. And he didn't
Oh.
let
He
me
didn't let him
know.
know.
Oh, well, they were hugging and everything. I'm
I
like,
know,
oh, they
he-
got some
they
history here.
laughed. Yeah, that's good stuff, isn't it? So lots of good training stuff. Thanks for what you
Absolutely.
do. Thanks for
Absolutely.
being on with us and
Thank
enjoy
you.
the rest of it.
Natural.
We'll be
Just a
back.
Y'all have a
natural.
great day.
We're live with Kim Harris. Kim, did you just hit 5 years?
Did. 5
You got the
years.
horn toad?
I did.
Yeah, for those that don't know, we have a tradition here. We have this little, our founders, our
Yes.
owners, the Hornbacks, started this tradition. I think we've talked about it before on the show.
I think we
'cause I
have,
got
yeah.
one.
Yep. I haven't gotten mine
and
yet. I'm only at 4
So
years.
at the 5-year mark, you get this little sterling silver horny toad, and you got yours yesterday.
On
What a-
stage.
It's
One on
at my
stage.
house on my shelf, so I can see
It's
it
a
every day.
thing,
So,
right?
yeah.
Right. That's quite the accomplishment. So you have been here and you've experienced some of our team buildings in the past. So it's nothing new, maybe for us to get together, but with all these new faces, it is a treat to be
It
here.
is. It's awesome because I mean I've been here since the company, 5 years ago. We've
Right.
grown so much.
How much do you
and-
think we've grown in the last 5 years?
Oh, double.
Yeah,
More than double.
more than
Yeah.
doubled. Yeah,
Probably 60
Yeah.
60%.
more, probably.
Yeah.
But anyway, who's
Math.
counting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's awesome to get everybody
We'll
together.
get a counting on
yeah.
later. Yeah. We grew up like that in here. I say within the company. We've had really, we grew up almost the same amount of time. I'm just here a year more. So we kind of started team building around that time. And so it feels good to be back.
Oh, it's wonderful. And
And to
for-
tie in all the training with it too. I don't know if you got to catch a lot of sessions
I
yesterday.
did
Any
what was
cool
your
stuff?
favorite?
the active shooter training.
That everybody.
Everybody,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gary's
the-
great.
He was great.
He's so good. His stories are awesome.
Mhm.
I mean, you hate here's the deal. It's one of those weird ones that you're like, that's a great course. The topic, the reason you have to do it,
Yep.
it sucks, right?
Yeah.
But he makes it where it's
Yeah.
very real and
He
you
made
have
it
so relatable and
that
interesting.
I actually want to do it myself. So
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a
I
great
love it.
thing. Did you expect that this week to get this amount of training and sessions and interaction?
No, I didn't. But
Okay.
it's awesome.
Would you do it over? Would you do this week over if it was Monday? Would you
Yeah.
say I want to do it again?
Let's do it.
See, that's
it.
that's a positive thing.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for everything you do. You want to say hi to our clients?
Hey,
I know a lot of them
Oh, I'm
know
sorry.
you
Go
and
ahead.
love you.
Come
Oh,
on.
no, I'm good. Yeah, we're good.
We
Hey.
got it, all of it. All right. Well, enjoy the rest of
Thank
your
you.
week. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back. Nathan.
I'm excited about this. Through our
I thought he was
tracer.
checking on a project that I was
Well,
asked to on.
we were tied at the hip electronically for like 6 months during the tracer pre-launch. So
if
Nathan and
there's
I talked.
anyone I could relate to, it could be Nathan.
He
Because I had
scares
to
me.
raise him the first year of pandemic. You had to raise him the last one.
Like when Nathan sent me a Slack message, I was like, "Oh boy, where are we at now?" And Nathan's like, "Where's this? Where's this? Where's this?" PMO extraordinaire. But I tell you what, you held us together. You were the glue, and I appreciate you each and every day of that. So thank you for everything you do, and thank you for joining us here.
Yeah.
Thank you for being
Absolutely.
brave
Yeah.
on being on.
Yeah.
And
happy to.
Nathan's been a long time listener. I think he was our first fan ever.
Was he the first one to hit the like
He's
button?
the first one to admit it.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah. A
what
lot of
that
people, do that anonymously,
Yeah,
right?
they're like,
I
yeah,
thought it
we
was a
watched.
race. I was just racing myself.
Oh, top fan. Nathan's always followed us around, but it's a good way to learn about the industry. That's something
It
you told
was.
us.
Yeah.
If you don't get to go out to shows and you can listen and somebody can tell you what's in their heart, I mean, man, I'm listening.
What they do, some best practices, some safety topics.
For
and
sure.
they-
So very similar to what we're doing here this week at Tailgate Week. We're bringing in, there's definitely a common thread of safety that was intentional. We're a safety company. Our vision is to make the world a safer place to work, right? So a lot of good training. Any cool training stick out for you?
You
If
know,
you say
we-
active shooter,
You're going to be like number
say it,
9 in a row.
ditto.
It was good. It was
Yeah,
really, really
Gary's
good.
awesome.
But For me, coming from my background in software and project management, it actually was learning more from some of the ATACs that came in and talk about some of the equipment and some of the
Oh,
things
you
that are
like
going on in the
that,
industry.
huh?
Yeah, I do too. I
LSCS,
think we
yeah.
need more of that out in the
Yeah.
industry. Like literally back a truck up
Yeah.
and start pulling tools out.
Yeah.
All right. What does this
yeah.
do?
Did we
Where
do
does
a
it plug
fusion
in?
yesterday, or is that
It's
today?
today.
That's today?
Yeah.
That'll be good. We
I
gotta get
to
that.
do that last time.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I had the
Okay.
whole pipe and stuff. I'm basically a pro.
Yeah.
Nathan, you've also seen the coolest byproduct of getting together, and that's just the energy here.
Yeah.
So you see people just talking and things going on. People their minds are churning. What's it been like for you to get together with folks that maybe you hadn't got to spend a lot of time with?
I'm fortunate enough and blessed enough to get to interact with all the different teams at EWN. And so there's not a lot of new faces for me, but there's a lot of new conversations, a lot of development that has happened. And we've gotten deeper into some of the conversations that we've only been able to touch on the surface as we've been remote in different areas.
And why does that happen? Because you're face to face?
That's right.
The
It's
walls are
an
coming
amazing.
down. Yeah, and I think we needed the first day. We needed the laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I joked about it, but Clinton and Shannon have done an awesome job just keeping it light. Man, when they came on imitating us
Wonderful.
yesterday,
Oh, it was
I missed the
hilarious.
one this morning. I hate it that I did. I hope we have it recorded, but they brought life to it, made us laugh, make fun of ourselves a little bit, and bring some of those walls down. Has been nice.
Oh, it's been wonderful. Oh, we have been asking everybody a very important question, and I just want to see where you answer. What is your favorite department within EWN? Take your time.
Eraser.
I would have to say Tracer.
Is that a department even though?
Tracer wouldn't be where it is without brand though. So
that's a very PC.
Tracer is a division.
Yeah. Oh, I like it.
It is a division.
So we can both win.
there.
It's a win-win.
With a brand sidecar.
What do we always do? We always come up with win-win situations. Why? Because it's one of our habits that we like to do. Do you see what I did there? I brought it all together.
Yeah, you're getting there.
Yeah,
Nathan, good to see you, brother. We'll see you around.
Cut me
Have
off.
a good rest of it.
Appreciate
All right.
it.
Aaron, thanks for joining us.
Coming in hot.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, Tailgate Week. Your expectations when you came into Tailgate Week, have they lived up to your expectations?
Being a
exceeded them?
remote person too, I think it's
because we're both
Yeah,
remote,
yeah.
Colorado, Florida.
Yep.
What'd you think?
I think it's been great. I just love seeing all the faces, and I love all the information and all the camaraderie and all the exchange of information. It's great. It's
sitting down at a table and there's 3 other departments sitting there and they're talking about not even a problem, just talking, an opportunity, a new idea, whatever, about a class that they were just in. Have you got to check out any of the classes?
I got to check out a couple. One of the ones was the drunken goggles.
Oh, the Google goggles, or what are they
I
called?
like that one.
Did you?
Drunk
How'd you do?
goggles.
Did you pass? Okay.
Oh, well, that's a good
I
thing.
tried.
Like
Valiant effort.
I said, if I put the beer goggles on and they throw me a ball and I like just nail it and catch it, what's that really say about me?
Allegedly nothing, right? At this point, allegedly. So
Yeah, there's a lot of good content here. We're loving it, and like you said, just being around each other, man.
Yes.
You and I, we've seen how powerful it is to get together. We spent a lot of time team building over the years.
Yep.
We've, from pumpkin carving to
yeah,
Christmas parties and the weeks we would be in, and the value in getting to be in person. But some of these new folks just haven't had that opportunity.
No.
So it's neat to see them getting that
It
value
is.
too.
And I think what I've seen is a lot of them have actually, they flipped their mentality. They're like, some of them had that little hesitation, like, no, it's training, it's this. And then when they come in, they're like, wow, the energy here is just, it's awesome. Like,
yeah,
this is
it kind
great.
of grabs them.
I
and
wanted
brings
to
them
get
in
up this morning. I woke up really early because I was excited to get up and get started.
and start cooking.
Well, that too.
6
but just-
a.m..
I was pumped to get in here and see our people.
Yeah, I was too. I mean, that's what makes it for me is the interaction. And same with
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Is that
I love it.
we see each other so often on a Zoom call or something like that, but when we're actually face to face, there is
There's nothing
absolutely
like it.
no substitution.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. No.
Oh, I was going to say, it's, I'm one of those rare engineers that I'm one of the extroverts.
He is.
And so most my team, I'm actually starting to convert some of them.
Oh yeah.
One of them
It's
is
a slow roll.
one of them is Josh Owings. he's one of those ones that's been traditionally his whole career since I've known him is a super introvert.
Right.
And, you know, when I met him, he had cue balls up. And he, you know, I tore those walls down at that company.
Did you?
Yeah, I went into a room that was probably like a 25 by 20-foot room.
Okay.
And there were
Just took 'em
5
out.
desks in there, but it was a maze of cubes. And nobody talked.
Literally
They
with
went into
walls
their
up,
hole
right?
and they just like,
Yeah.
and so, you know, I went to my boss and he was an extrovert, but he was non-technical. And so I was like, hey, I got this radical idea. He's like, what is it? So I told him, he's like, yeah, let's bring it up in the meeting. And
Let's not.
everybody in that room, including Josh, their eyes just went huge. They're like, what?
Panicked?
You're taking, oh yeah.
They were panicked.
Oh yeah.
Understood.
Because
yeah.
like, you're taking down my security blanket. Like,
And what happened?
we did it, and they
Tore down the
actually,
walls.
they opened up, they talked more, and they actually started laughing more. And because most of them just walking around just like,
Well, let me ask you a question. How long did it take? I mean, you tear it on the walls, people come in and they're like in a new environment. They're at their same desk in a new environment. How long did it take for that interaction to really to come about?
Still going.
So
No.
you and I haven't
really?
had this opportunity yet, but we're going to have this opportunity. But James and I have. James
Okay.
knows how I am. I'm one of those guys that jump in and just do it. I'm like, okay, as
So
soon as
am
I
I.
get the green light, I'm gonna go do it.
Okay.
And so literally that next day,
You tore down the walls.
I went in there and started tearing down the walls. Like, whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing? I was like, we agreed to it.
Made an
We all said
agreement.
we're gonna do it. So
Okay.
I'm gonna do it. And but then they, like I saed, they all adopted it. And over the years, I worked with Josh a lot because I saw something in him that I was like,
We're gonna have to get Josh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta go
it's
tell
not-
Josh. That's
yeah.
part of your.
oh yeah, I'm gonna
that's
get him.
part of your
I'm gonna get
growth.
him to come and do it because
I love
he's-
Josh. I've spent a lot of time with him.
Yeah.
We've
great.
grown up in a company together.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, as a part of that group that,
Yep.
that was here when I got here, and
Yep.
we've, you know, we trust each other. We gained a lot of trust. We work together a lot,
Yeah.
Yep.
and it's good to see him in the bigger group, right?
Oh yeah.
So
oh, yeah,
cool,
it's
so
great.
cool. And thanks for joining
Of
us,
course,
brother.
guys.
Thank you,
Thanks.
brother.
Always good to see
Always,
you.
brother.
Good to see you.
Always. Yep.
All right, have a good rest of the week. We'll be back.